guys? It's Chase here with Corn-Fed Dreams. I've got a buddy of mine, Jake. We're going to take a look at him and his President, and we'll kind of get a walk around for you guys. So, all right, Jake, let everybody know who you are.
What's up, guys? My name's Jake. Nice to meet you. And this is my 1991 Nissan President, imported from Japan.
Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly.
Good idea.
Go ahead.
All right. So tell me a little bit about why you chose the President and what it means to you.
My dream car at the time was a Toyota Century, but back in 17, the V12s weren't legal yet. So I was looking at cars, I guess in that realm of kind of the VIP. I've always been like a huge like Stance or VIP, just a car that looks super cool or like up to no good driving, parked. All my friends had like SR22 insurance or suspended licenses, or their cars were blown the fuck up, or just like not driving in general. And so I chose a slow car that I could just drive all the time and not just beat the absolute shit out of. But so yeah, the V12 Centuries weren't legal yet, and I was looking at cars that I could get parts for relatively easy and cheap. So this actually has a lot of the same platform as the Infiniti Q45 that we have here in the States. So I saw this and I went with this, and here we are.
Okay. All right, well, that's sick. So what have you all done to it? Obviously, it's a lot, judging by everything.
Yeah, so I got this bone stock, absolutely stock, and I think it had 40,000 miles on it when I got it. I have 65,000 now, and I've had it since 2017. So I try to drive it as much as I can, but you know, I don't drive it all the time. So let's see, we'll just kind of go down the line. I got these fender markers. This is pretty cool. These come off of a Toyota Crown. I got these installed. I just like the way that they looked. Relatively easy. You just buy them on eBay. That was pretty good. I got this. I believe it's a Junction Produce grill. I got it blacked out, and then we had the grill done by my buddy Phil. I got the wheels built. These are 3-piece carving head 40 wheels. There's actually a crazy story with these wheels, and that's because when I bought them originally, I bought a set of carving head 40s because I've always been a big fan of like lowriders and stuff. I'm in a club called Hardcore Concepts. We're a lowrider club based out of Cedar Rapids / Des Moines, Iowa. But with that being said, I've always been a fan of lowriders. I just never had a lowrider because I didn't have that money.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of took the VIP and lowrider and kind of made it one, which is cool. Like, it has been done before, but I've just always liked that look. Anyways, back to the wheels. I bought carving head 40 wheels because back in the day, Japan made a set of like work wheels, like carving heads that are kind of lowrider-y. There was a lot of lowrider kind of fad in the 90s in Japan, and so that kind of just popped off, and here we are. But they made a lot of cool wheels, so I saw them one day and I was like, man, those are super cool, I need them. Anyways, I bought a set that were stupid wide off of some dude in Florida years ago, but the faces were super pitted, like extremely bad. Long story short, I tried to fix them, a lot of time and money, it just didn't work out. Anyways, but when FedEx shipped them to me, they got beat the fuck up bad. Like the center caps, the original center caps, which I'll send you some photos.
Yeah, for sure.
The original center caps are plastic, and so they got like shattered. And those center caps now, they're like $1,000 for a set of 4.
Oh wow!
It's not even like the center coins too. Like if a center coin cracks, they're like just super expensive.
Is that coin? Is that a little red spot there?
This is an original coin here. So I'll tell you more about the entire build and everything I got going on. But I actually got these CNC'd because those were broken and they were so hard to find. And they're plastic, so like I couldn't paint them. So if I wanted my faces white or whatever color, I couldn't paint these. So the background would always be chrome. So it was really weird, right?
Yeah.
So I actually got these CNC'd so that I could paint them or get them gold plated or chrome plated and stuff like that. So that's why I got them CNC'd. But they're work wheels and Louis Vuitton print. And then these are the OG caps. These are actual carving head 40s. I actually have the original case at home still. And then these here, what was cool with this wheel, so when I sold my faces that were super pitted, I bought a set of not carving heads, a set of emits, work emits.
Oh, okay.
And they're kind of the same wheel, except they have the same spoke pattern, except they're straight. Instead of, you see how these are turned?
Yeah, curved.
Yep, they're curved. So the emits, they're straight out, but the face sticks out like an inch.
Oh, okay.
So it's like really annoying and hard to get in there. See how this is flush to like clean?
Yeah.
This is already annoying because I have the gold plated hardware.
I was gonna
and
say.
the spiked hardware is it's so bad, and like you bust your knuckles all the time, but no one runs these, so it just looks so good. I love it.
Right. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like the turbo fan like look on the.
So, anyways, that being said, it was super pitted. I bought a set of emits, and then I was like, man, I want to run the same caps. I had the emits caps, but I was like, man, what if I ran carving head 40 caps on it? That'd be super sick.
Right.
So then I actually got these CNC'd. So this is a 3-piece cap too. So this comes away from it, and then this can screw into the plate. So on the back side of the spinner here, there's like 3 or 4 screws. So then I could change this, and then I have the emits caps at home. And then so this will go onto that, and then the emits caps thread on.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was just annoying because like the threads, you know, get bad and stuff. And this is just like a bolt, a lock bolt, and you're good to go. So yeah, that's like kind of the shortened version / long-ish version of my wheels. But yeah, I don't think I will do anything else. Oh, I had to buy different lips, and these initially, as you can see here, now that I'm pointing it out, they actually have like a 90 valve stem, and then it's supposed to be, you know, no stem here.
Right.
But I like this look, so I got these drilled, and then I got work valve stem caps, as you can see. So,
Yeah, sick.
But yeah, I got these chrome and engraved by a lowrider guy. These are chrome plated. They look good. I would like to maybe do my lips eventually, but I don't want to chrome them because it would be super bad. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
There we go.
I'm not a big fan of chrome.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, if you curb it, like, you know, as you can see right here, I got a little bit here.
Yeah.
If you curb it, which, you know, I need to sand it out, but, you know, shit happens, right?
Mhm.
I drive my car. I don't fucking trailer it. You know, I
Right.
drive it. Shit happens. Cars are meant to be driven. That's why they're here, okay? Drive your car. It's late in the season. I just don't really have time to sand it out. I got a bunch of shit going on. But as you can see, if this were to be chrome, this would chip away, and I would have to go get them re-chromed. So I'd have to take this entire wheel apart.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
I don't want to fucking do that. This here, I just sand it out and I polish it. We're good to go. Not a big deal. So those are the wheels there. It comes stock on hydraulic suspension. They call it the Sky Active suspension. So with that, I gutted not all of it because that would be a nuisance, but I gutted majority of it, and there's sensors and pumps all the way around the car. So like when you drive, it like levels itself out.
Oh yeah,
Hydraulics do.
okay.
Super comfy, it's super awesome, but like if shit hits the fan, like it's not good. So anyways, with that being said, you have to disconnect the pumps and sensors, and then you turn it into a non-high pressure system, and then you can plug and do all this jazz. So yeah, we put air on it. It's got the 3-piece system on that. I got the roof pattern. This was done by my buddy Dana. This was like his 5th roof, maybe? I don't remember. It was pretty early on. He just gave me a price that I couldn't say no to. He did my buddy's roof, and it looked phenomenal. And I was like, yeah, I gotta get in before he's charging like normal prices, like all the lowrider guys.
Right.
So yeah, he just was like, let's do it. And it's not done yet. We have some other things, and then I think I'm gonna have him do my trunk lid, and then the hood to match. You see how the lines are here?
Yeah, that'll be
I'll
tight.
probably match it, run it down the hood. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
But he's got like over 40 hours of just tape job into here. This is actual
Really?
paint. Yeah, this isn't a wrap. This is actual paint.
Yeah, I knew that was paint. I remember you're talking about Eddie was the first one to get it done,
Yeah,
right?
so Eddie got his done,
Okay.
and I was like, that's the shit. And Dana was like, hey, let's do it. I was like, absolutely, we're doing it.
Right.
What else we got going on? This wing here, I believe it is an insurance wing. I had a like a rear roof wing, but that fell off in transition, getting it back from a shop that we won't speak of. The gentleman didn't install it properly and did a lot of not good things with my car, but we won't talk about that. So yeah, that's gone. I have one at home. I need to paint it and fit it, so that'll be good when I get the body kit going. I blacked out all the chrome, took all the chrome off, so like this is like originally chrome. What's cool is this is the only badge that's a Nissan left. There's really only 2 badges. There's that one and then on the front grille, but we have that one covered up. So people actually don't really know what it is unless you look really hard there.
Right.
When I'm at a show, I have my trunk popped so you can see the bag system and stuff like that. So yeah, people are walking by and they have no idea what type of car it is because there's no badges or anything like that. I got this thing. These are wrapped. It's called like dragon laminates, I think is what it's called. But as you can see, it's just like, looks like a checkerboard kinda. So I just like the way that looked. It was different. I can get LED ones down the road or something and, you know, maybe spice it up, but I don't know, I just haven't done that yet. We got the interior done. Yeah, so I got the interior done again. Originally, I did the interior myself. I did the door panels. It was like floral. That was such a pain, and I never want to do it again. And then I got seat covers from Japan, from a company called L-Tide, and he actually had to like get a President from someone in Japan and custom make them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the rear seats are weird. It's like a 60-40 and not a 50-50. So like they're rear reclining chairs, and notice, so this would be the 40 side, and then the middle, and then that left side would be the 60 side. So it'd be like 60 and 40. But anyways, it was just like a huge pain, and it was black leather diamond stitch, so it looked really nice. But if I wanted to do more of my interior, I would have definitely had to paint like a lot of stuff black. And once again, like time and money, you know, building a car, it's how much time and money you want to put into it, right? Like I can take the entire dash apart and paint it and do that, but that's why I got my interior redone, gray, two-tone and all this, and I'm like, I don't have to paint my gray interior now because it matches my seats. Like, we're good to go. So yeah, I got my interior redone. I wanted something Japanese-ish and different and like retro, but also presentable and like classy. And I think this definitely is it. I think it's it. I like it a lot. And with like the stitching and stuff too, we got the white and the gold stitching all the way down the sides. These were done by my buddy Chris. He runs a company called A Stitch in Time. I think he knocked it out of the park. I got to do the carpet and headliner, and then I think that will be it. I mean, you can get super extravagant, but you know, once again, how much time and money do you want to put in it?
Yeah. How much you want to dump?
Yeah, how much you want to dump. I have a body kit being molded right now. My buddy Jeff is redoing my body kit. So yeah, it is a, God, I'm trying to think what body kit it is. I bought it years ago.
I remember you saying that.
There's like a famous President that was actually left-hand drive swapped.
Oh.
Yeah, and it had like the original body kit. Anyways, the owner of that President passed away, and they were just looking to part it out, and I got a stupid good deal on it. I actually flew out there and packed it myself on a shipping like pallet, and then shipped it back here. But the side skirts broke, so we had to like cut and extend and whatever the side skirts, and it was like a whole debacle. And what sucks is now they remake that body kit under a different company.
Of course
so
they
I was
do.
like, oh, I got this one of one that has this body kit. I'm so excited. And now they remake it.
Of course.
And I put all this time and money into it, and I've been fucked over by other people and this and that and the other. And like it just had, the kit was old. It was like a 10-year-old kit, so I had like all this Bondo on. It was just like a nightmare. But with that being said, someone really dropped the ball and just kept like giving me different timelines and this and that excuses and blah blah blah. And like I lost 2 years of progress on my car with all that, and lost out a lot of money. But now it's in good hands. The body kit's local. It's basically done. I just got to get it molded on there and, you know, sit some things and figure some stuff out and then go from there. I can't think. Mac is the one, I believe, that makes that kit. And I had to retrofit BMW fog lights on it because I can't find fog lights that fit. Yeah, I was like, dude, it's like a whole debacle.
Weird.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. That's basically it that I can think of. I mean, I got this Hart steering wheel, and then I got the VIP tray and stuff like that. I try not to like do super like quote unquote rice like VIP, you know, like a lot of people do with like the chandeliers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with a chandelier. I probably would do a chandelier, but I'm not gonna do like all the pillows and this and that and the other.
Oh yeah, like straight like the high dollar end builds of the VIP kit.
Yeah. Like I said, I drive the shit out of my car.
Right.
Alright, BMW. Yeah, so we had the BMW fog lights retrofitted. That's kind of a pain. I got the fronts smoked out. I don't know, just tasteful stuff here and there. That's it, I guess. I can't think of like anything else we've done. I'll show you the trunk now. I guess I should have done that while we were back there.
All good.
Whoops. Top here. And here we go. Here we are. So a lot of the stuff in the back, like I said, I drive my car, so this actually here was from some like wax that I had, so that sucks, but that'll come out. Like I said, I just haven't had any free time lately. I got these boxes made custom. My buddy Nick did that. I wanted a clean build so that, 'cause like I said, I drive this to shows. I don't trailer this at all. So I have in mind like, okay, I need to fit a bag in there or a chair.
Right.
I mean, hell, even groceries. So I've always been a fan of like a clean build, hiding things, tucking stuff, and still having room, you know. So yeah, this is all completely like a functional trunk. We mounted the tank up here. My buddy Adam and I spent, oh man, so many long hours.
So I remember you guys talking about it was forever.
And it was his idea to do that. We were gonna fit it all there, and then he just goes, what if we mount it to the trunk lid? And I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do that, but I like it. Let's do it. And then we did, and I haven't seen, I think I've seen a couple people on the internet, but prior to that, I didn't even hear about it. I had no idea. Everyone basically was like, how the fuck did you do this, blah blah blah.
Right.
So that's cool. I'm not saying I am the first one, but I didn't know anyone else that did it, so it was super awesome. Seamless tank, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get this patterned too, just like my roof, so that'll be sweet. That'll be something that when it goes back under the needle, we'll get all that going. Management and the compressors are there. We got a beauty panel. And then what's cool, all my trinkets here. So I leave a lot of this shit in here for when I go to car shows. But like this is the handbook for the Nissan President. I'm gonna hold this here on my shoulder. I'll just show you a lot of the stuff. Here I got cards in here. Buy cards. So just a lot of stuff. This is the original book. It literally just like shows you a lot of the cool stuff. There's an air purifier here. It's got a TV, telephone. I mean, you name it. It shows the keys. Like this is super cool. And then this here is another cool thing. Just open it up, and it's just like the full layout. Kind of gives you a rundown of like the car.
Oh, that's badass.
Here on the back, it shows you a bunch of things. So like that's super cool. I like that a lot. Once again, these are all like OG things that came with the car. Oops. There we go. Yeah. Ta-da! And then this is the book here, so you keep like receipts and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. Japan was always so like.
It's so
what
cool.
What is it called?
Proper, I guess. You could say.
I guess proper is what I'll go with. Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
I just
awesome.
keep these, you know, in the back when I go to shows and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the trunk. Now it's heavy as shit, so I have to hold it up. The pry bar. This is really cool. I forgot where I got these, but these are valve stems that are custom made. I believe Mr. Grip makes them because he made my shift knob. But yeah, this is like exactly what my my old interior looked like. It was like these colors. So, but it's cool. I just like it. It's something different. You know, it's the small, subtle touches that really set you apart from, you know, other vehicles and stuff in the scene.
Absolutely. And it proves like the passion you have with it.
Yeah, and it's just super small stuff like that. You know, like when I park, I fold the mirrors.
Right.
As a feature that I had, and it's just super cool, I guess. But that's really it. I can't think of like anything else that I've really done. I haven't done anything in the engine. You know, I'm not building this to go fast. If I wanted a fast car, I wouldn't have bought a 4,500-pound vehicle and put fucking, I don't know, 1,000-pound big, stupid, wide, shiny, slanty wheels on it, you know. Oh, the headlights, my buddy Phil that wraps, he gave him like a little lazy eye, like eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, yeah, there's not like, that's kind of it with what I've done to it. I just need to do the body kit and then the rest of the interior and get it patterned and just kind of go from there and, you know, see like what else I want to do. Like I said, you could always take your dash out, paint the dash, or do this or whatever. But as far as me, like, the car will be done once I do the body kit and the rest of the interior and get everything else patterned. Maybe I'll get some other things chrome and engraved and stuff like that to kind of match, or maybe do some gold plating, but that's kind of where I'm at. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, before we go, why don't you tell everybody what kind of drives you to do what you do? Who you like? What's your passion?
Yeah. I don't know. I just like cars. Now that I am an adult and I have like adult dollars now, I just like cars in general. I don't care what you drive, or I don't care what it is. If you put time and money into it, I respect it. I also respect, you know, keeping things super clean. I totally get that, depending on what it is, obviously. I have a 1989 Yamaha FZR. Everything's bone stock. It has like 10,000 miles. It's completely untouched. I should have brought that too. That'd be super cool. But I totally get like keeping things completely stock. I totally get that, and I do respect that as well. Unless it's just like a fucking 2000s Mustang that you know, haven't done shit to. Like, you just bought off the lot. Like, that's cool. Or like supercars and stuff like that. Like, those are super cool. I have friends that have, you know, like Maseratis and, you know, friends that have like Lamborghinis and Ferraris and stuff like that. And I respect that too. You know, they're not bagged or anything. Like, I get it. I get that aspect. At the end of the day, though, like, you just paid a lot of money for something and you might not drive it as much.
Right.
So I'm a custom car guy. The car represents you and things that you enjoy. Like, that's awesome. I fuck with it. But at the end of the day, like, I don't care what it is. Like, we fuck with it. If you're into cars, like, we're into cars. And that's what Hardcore Concepts is about. We really don't care what you drive. We have imports. We have lowriders. We have fucking, you know, domestics. We got people that just, like, they just have, like, lowrider bikes and stuff, or just bicycles in general. We don't care. We're just turning wrenches, and we're just really doing stuff. But that's what we stand out apart from other clubs and stuff, too, is we don't care, man. We're just into shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's just what kind of drives me, is the passion and just different stuff, you know, just try and be different and just kind of set the bar and go from there, I guess. That's it. And then if you guys have any questions about, like, importing cars or, I don't know, Japanese vehicles or anything like that in general, go ahead and send me a message. It's really not that hard to get a right-hand drive vehicle from Japan. You can totally do it. The prices aren't that bad. A lot of prices have gone up. You know, if you're trying to get a hype car that's 5-speed and turbo and fast, like, you're going to be paying a premium. But I mean, you can get a big body sedan for like 10 grand, under 2 for super low miles, and just do it. Like I said, once I found out how easy it was to like import a car, my buddy had an R32 and I haven't seen him in like forever. We finally caught up and he was like, yeah, it's my R32 over there. And I was like mind blown. And he was just filling me in on kind of how easy the process was. You just like have to trust the process because you're shipping a car from the other side of the world.
Right.
And it takes some time, obviously. But as soon as I found that out, like, I had a Mazda 3 hatchback that was like bagged and stanced out. I parted that shit out and sold it in like a month and a half. Got the President, and I was like, we're doing it.
Right.
So yeah, and then I have a whole new car, and I just jumped right into it. Didn't really do a ton of research on Presidents. You know, like I said, I did some because I wanted a Century initially and stuff like that, but I just like dove head first into the deep end, and here we are, and I love it, and I'm super glad that I did it. But yeah, if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, just send me a message or a DM or anything like that, and I can help you jump into this weird, wacky world of cars.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Jake. And I will drop all of Jake's info in the description of the video if you guys want to give him a shout on whether you want to import a car, hear more about Hardcore Concepts, or just kind of hear more about who Jake is. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell. It gives me a little bit more seen. So I appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll see y'all later.
Yes, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here.